One reaction with Levy. Week 7 reactions. Here we go after a great Week 7. Giants 21, Eagles 22. And in this game, it was all about Carson Wentz driving down the field. But you got to be impressed with the way the New York Giants played. Daniel Jones had a couple really nice throws. Evan Ingram, if he doesn't drop that, Giants win the game. Good performance from New York. They've been improving. The culture seems to be working despite the talent gap. Next, we got the Steelers 27 versus the Titans 24 in the battle of unbeaten teams, and it was all about the defense for Tennessee. They struggled to start, then they came back because Big Ben threw 3 picks. Big Ben can't throw 3 picks if they want to compete with KC in Baltimore. So for Tennessee, got to play better defensively, and for Pittsburgh, Big Ben, don't throw the game away. Next, we got the Lions 23, Falcons 22. And this is just a classic Falcon loss. I mean, their defense did play better, but come on. Really? Another fourth quarter loss? Gurley falls short. Next. Browns 37, Bengals 34. No OBJ, no problem. He'll be done for the year, but Baker Mayfield, the stats show when he's throwing to Higgins or Landry, he's playing much better because he tends to force the ball to Odell Beckham. So got to be happy with Baker's performance going forward. They're 5-2, and they look like a wild card team. Saints 27, Panthers 24. Drew Brees, 4 great performances in a row, despite all the hate in Week 2 when he played the Las Vegas Raiders on the road. He's had a great 4 games without his top receiver in Michael Thomas, and now Emmanuel Sanders is out. So once those 2 come back, he'll have a big test this week against Chicago. If these 2 come back, watch out. This is the only team besides the Bears that beat the Buccaneers, everyone's favorite right now in the NFC. So this Saints team will not go away. They have too good of a defense and too good of talent on the offensive end, and if Drew Brees plays like this, they'll be just fine. Next, Bills 18, Jets 10. Nothing really much to take away. Bills still don't look like the elite team that we saw in the first 4 weeks, and the Jets, yay, they covered. Next, Washington 25, Dallas 3. Riverboat Ron, gotta say my congrats for his performance with the treatment. Came out today, he is done. And the Cowboys, it's time to rebuild, and unless they get a coach that they can empower, as Schler said on the Herd today, they're not going to be good. I mean, their defense stinks. Jerry's the talk of the town, and stop going on radio shows. They got to improve this team. Maybe trade a player, I don't know, but they got to go into a rebuild. Packers 35, Texans 20. As predicted, Rodgers off a loss. He'll come back and win a game. Texans in disarray. Romeo Crennel is not a head coach. Bucks 45, Vegas 20. Bucks, they look like the best team in the NFC, and where's the weakness? I don't know. I mean, this defense looks insane. They can get to the quarterback, and they've got linebackers that are fast and that can stop the run. You saw it today against the Vegas Raiders, despite them having a weaker offensive line because of COVID. But for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they look very strong through 7 weeks. We expected them to heat up in the later part of the year because of their easy schedule. You're starting to see that right now. 49ers 33, Patriots 6. I mean, New England, they just don't feel like the win. It feels like a Belichick team in the 90s with the Browns. I mean, they just don't. It's not a good team. They don't have playmakers on the outside. Yes, they're going to be well coached. Yes, they're going to have a good defense, and that's going to win them some games. But against the good teams like San Francisco, they're going to lose, and it was a blowout, 33-6. They couldn't stop them, and they couldn't get anything going offensively. Chiefs 43, Broncos 16. I mean, Mahomes will win anything. They still are my Super Bowl favorite just because they've been there, done that before. Their offense looks unstoppable. And now with the addition of Le'Veon Bell, it looks even scarier. And that defense, that's underrated right now. They really defend the pass really well. The only weakness is against the run, which teams need to exploit. Jags 29, Chargers 39. I mean, despite all the injuries on both sides of the football, Justin Herbert continues to play great. He looks like a top 10 quarterback in the future, and this Charger team, will be a team to be reckoned with in the next couple years in that AFC. Watch out, Kansas City. Seahawks 34, Cards 37, and really great game, and Murray and the Cardinals deserve to win it at the end. No panic for Seattle. They'll have a tough game this week against San Francisco, but Arizona has now introduced themselves to the NFC West race. We've got a great NFC West, and they're gonna compete. I mean, they've got such a good offense. I still have concerns about that defense and how Kyler Murray can play in the clutch. He's still not elite, but I love the way he's playing, and he's been great in fantasy for me, so I always love Kyler Murray. Tonight, we got the Bears versus the Rams. Should be a fun one. I like the Rams to win. It should be a very tight game. I expect the under to hit. So tight game, Rams win tonight on Monday Night Football. So enjoy the game tonight. Week 7 reactions, one reaction with Levy.